Hi. So, who doesn't love murder mysteries and serial killers? This is an excellent book if you are like those kinds of topics, or even if you don't, it's a really good book. This one's called Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Moniscalco. This takes place in Victorian England, and it is about a girl. Her name is Audrey Wadsworth, and her uncle is a forensics teacher in the local boys' college. He does autopsies, and this is about the time that forensics and forensic science is coming around. That's those things where they take in the bodies and they do autopsies and they do fingerprints and they solve murders and solve crimes from the things that they take from the crime scene. And so Audrey helps her uncle, and it's probably not a very girly thing to do at that time, but she helps him anyway because she's very interested in science and very interested in solving mysteries. And about that time is when Jack the Ripper starts claiming his victims. And so young girl after young girl starts coming through her uncle's autopsy room, and she realizes that there's a pattern between all of these women. There's a connection. And so Audrey goes out to find and claim that there is a serial murder going on in the streets of London. And so as she gets deeper into her investigation, she realizes that the murderer may actually be one of her own family members. It could be her dad or it could be her brother. She sees signature ties between the two of them. And of course, as she gets closer to finding out who the murderer is, the more dangerous she is in. So it really does tie real life stories such as Jack the Ripper. No one has ever really found out who actually Jack the Ripper was. And in the inside cover says, well, maybe a girl can find out who it is. So it takes a play on realistic events and fictionalizes them. But if you wanted to read Stalking Jack the Ripper, it is in our horror section.